It's day 3 of Vlogmas. It's time to like and hype, like, subscribe. Hype, like, and subscribe. Let's go! So, boom, y'all. It's day 3 of Vlogmas. As y'all can see, got the hair out. A lot of y'all like the curls. Me, I like them, but sometimes it's just like a little too much to deal with. But anyway, on this episode of Vlogmas, somebody in the comments gave me a great topic. So first of all, shout out to you. I got my iPad right here, so I'm looking down. Ronze1160, and the topic says, do y'all care if your partner's parents like you? How do you feel about parents trying to get involved in your relationship, trying to add feedback, trying to delegate? Let's chat about this, shall we? First of all, I want to thank y'all for commenting topics, suggestions, different things to talk about. This right here really spoke out to me because I actually have, just a mini story time about this. First and foremost, I feel like the older I get, the more it irritates me when someone that I'm talking to, their parents, try to stick their heads, stick their noses in our situation. I do not like that. One girl tried to tell me like, oh, well, my mom's my best friend. I tell her everything, and that's fine. But at no point should your mom be coming to me trying to delegate, trying to talk, trying to do all this. I'm grown and you are too. So I'm not going to lie. That annoys me. What's your thoughts and feelings about that? So boom, let's jump into the story time right quick. So I was dating this girl, and she already let me know from jump that she has dated women in the past, but it's just kind of been her own business, her own thing. So her family didn't really know that she was into women, only like some close friends and stuff. Okay, cool. Sometimes it's you're not ready to tell your parents, or you feel me, the opportunity never really presented itself. I'm not really here to judge. What do y'all think about that too? Could you date someone that's not really out the closet? Does it bother you? Is that like mandatory or what? So anyway, we was talking for like, I think 6 months. And she was basically telling me about how her family was doing something and she wanted me to come. But she was like, I don't know, my family, they real messy, they real petty. And like I told her, family or not, I'm not going to just let somebody say something to me, especially in a disrespectful way, and just think it's funny and go about their business. I'm going to have to clock that. Amen. So I went ahead and told her, like, I feel like it's best if you just go by yourself because, again, I know how I am. I don't want nobody feeling like they can just say something to me and I'm just supposed to sit there and be quiet and respect them the whole time I'm getting disrespected. So, okay, cool. We agreed. She went to her family's get together, and like halfway through, she started texting me like, I miss you. I wish you were here, whatever. She's like, you know what? F that. Like, pull up. And I'm like, are you sure? Mind you, we are like, at this point, she has been drinking. She has some drinks in her. So maybe she forgot. But again, I reiterated, like, are you sure? Because again, I am not going to have someone say something crazy off the wall to me and just sit there. Like, even though I would love to respect you, I need to feel respected in the same space. Y'all get what I'm saying? Kill. So I get there, and for the most part, it was pretty chill. People were speaking. I didn't feel like anybody was trying to be funny, so everybody vibing. They playing like little games. I'm sitting beside the girl I'm talking to at the time. We just call her Ashley. Being cute. She's taking pictures, videos, or whatever. She's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. I feel like my family really likes you. Blah, 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 blah. The night goes on. Up until her mom came and sat down beside me. And she was like, oh, so, you must be this mystery girl that she's always talking about, whatever the case may be, this, and that. And I'm just like, yeah, like I'm her friend, because I didn't really know what the girl that I was talking to had already told them. So I didn't want to be the one to be like, whatever. She's like, She's like, come on over here. Like, let me talk to you right quick. So me and her mom walked in the kitchen. I'm still looking back at the girl like, hello, help me out. Do I need to say something? Do I need to not? But she just kind of looking with like a little confused look on her face. So I'm like, whatever. Me and her mom in the kitchen. Her mom is just like, yeah, well, I just want to talk to you about something. One time she called me crying. I guess you guys got into a disagreement. I just need you to be more gentle with my daughter. We treat her like a princess, and we just don't want her feelings hurt. We want you to be able to, like, basically worship her and listen to her. She may not always be right, but you don't have to let her know that. And I was just so like, bro, I was so irritated. Again, I didn't feel like her mom was disrespecting me that time, but at the same time, who do you think you are telling me what I need to do and to worship your daughter, and she's the princess of y'all family, and y'all don't really like the fact that she be crying, this and that? Who are you talking to, young lady? Yo, she even went as far as saying, like, yeah, if y'all have disagreements, please feel free to call me, or y'all can come over here and we can work stuff out. Like, you know, she's a sweet girl. She don't really like all that chaos. And mind y'all, this girl was the one causing all the arguments. She was the one, like, I would tell her, like, look, just let it go, whatever. She would want to go on and on and on and on. And when it's time for me to respond or reply to anything she's saying, all of a sudden it's waterfall. She want to cry about it. She getting her feelings. She's being dramatic. As you can see from her mom, she don't like being confronted. She don't like being wrong. She don't like being told no. So that's just to give you an idea of what I'm dealing with, right? So that night completely threw me off, whatever the case. And I had told her about it the next day because I can see, you know, she was drunk, whatever. I was like, I don't know, the way that your mom came at me, I just feel like that just wasn't, it made me feel uncomfortable. Like, she's basically telling me that no matter what you do, I need to just accept it and move on and still treat you as if you don't do no wrong. And even the girl, Ashley, at the time, she was like, well, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why she would say that. Like, I need to take accountability too. If I'm in the wrong, I want you to let me know that. But the way her mom was saying, like, oh, she's never wrong. This is my daughter and we raised her and she gets everything and she's spoiled, whatever, and that may be, and y'all can treat her like that. But when she come over here, oh, definitely going to be some accountability, definitely going to be some apologies, definitely going to be some getting into trouble, if you know what I'm saying, if it leads to that. Nobody's just going to overlook what she says just because of what her mom says. So Ashley was agreeing with me. Cute. One night, Ashley went out with her friends, and I was telling her, like, mind you, she drove. I was like, look, you don't need to get too drunk, because one of her things, she'll say she'll have, like, you know, 1 or 2 drinks. Next thing you know, she's so drunk, she's falling all over the floor. I felt like she just did a horrible job at controlling her liquor. So, boom. She out with her friends, and, you know, she's texting me, and I could already tell by the way she's texting, by the way she's talking to me. I'm like, yeah, she drunk. I'm like, well, you need to come on home. And she's like, okay, I'm coming. I ended up falling asleep. 2 hours later, y'all, Ashley's still out drinking with her friends, and I'm just like, bro, what's wrong with you? Are you good? She's like, you know what? I'm just going to drive myself home. Mind y'all, I know that she is toe up. She's through. So she shouldn't be driving in the first place. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to come get you. So yes, when I got her, I was irritated. Mind you, I had to work the next morning. I felt like she was being super inconsiderate. So I was telling her about herself. So she's like, why are you talking to me like that? Mind you, I'm not yelling. I'm talking to her just like I'm talking to y'all. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not calling her out of her name. I'm not all in her face like she still got her personal space. I'm just letting her know, like, bro, I just feel like that was real inconsiderate of you. You know, I got work in the morning, even though you're off today. So, of course, you can go home and sleep your day away or whatever. It's your off day. But as far as me, I feel like you didn't take my feelings and what I had to do into consideration. That's how the conversation went. Kill. By the time I dropped her off at her house, y'all, she's crying. Oh, my God, boo-hoo, you crocodile tears. You would have thought I was breaking up with her. When all I was telling her was, like, I just feel like you were being inconsiderate. And so she's crying. She kept, like, trying to get herself together. She's like, oh, my God, I got to call my mom. Like, I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack. She's the only one that can calm me down, whatever the case may be. So she got on the phone with her mom, and she's like, Mom, oh, my God. Like, literally, this is how she sounded. Like, Mom, please talk to me. Oh, my God, please. I'm going to have a panic attack. Her mom's like, oh, my gosh, baby, no, calm down. Tell me what happened. Oh, brother. So she finally tells her mom that, you know, me and her got into an argument. I'm like, it wasn't even an argument. I was telling you how I felt, and that was that. Her mom on the other line are like, put her on the phone. Let me talk to her right now. Hold on now, ma'am. Now, I do a great job respecting my elders. My parents raised me right. But what you're not going to do is yell at me like I'm one of yours. This ain't that. That's what you're not going to do. So Ashley, like the goofy that she was, starts handing me the phone. Like, my mom want to talk to you, bro. Mind you, we are grown. Like, I'm talking 25 plus at this point. Like, what do you mean your mom wants to talk to me? She's like, my mom's on the phone. Like, talk to her. Like, and I'm looking at her like, no, you can't make me talk to her. That's your mom, not mine. I don't have to do anything that she says. End of the day, I'm grown. She grown. You grown. Like, I can refuse to talk to her. Who is she? To me, anyway. So out loud, I finally said, no, I don't want to talk to your mom right now. Like, and I don't have to. So her mom was like, well, you know, that's all right. Just go ahead and go in the house or whatever. So I dropped her off at her house. I went home, got ready for work, whatever the case may be. On my lunch break, you know, I'm going through my calls. I see I have missed calls from a number that's not saved in my phone. So I'm like, dang, who is this? Next thing you know, Ashley called me, like, you know, talking like it's a regular day or whatever. And the number is calling while we're on the phone. I'm like, this number keep calling me. She's like, what's the number? So I'm reading off to her. She's like, that's my mom. Why is your mom calling my phone, bro? Why is she that comfortable? Why would you give your mom my number without even telling me in the first place? She's like, oh, she asked me about it last night. She asked me for your number. I must have been drunk. Like, I didn't really remember. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you didn't want me giving your number out now. Who in a right mind just likes for their number to be given out without even letting them know? Not me. And I know not y'all either. Like, come on, stop playing like that. So now I started going off on Ashley. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, is you cool? Why would you give your mom my number and not even tell me? Like, she been blowing up my phone, y'all. That lady called me 10 times in a matter of like 3 hours. Because I remember I was on my first like break or whatever. I'm like, she won't stop blowing my phone up. Like, you don't think that this is weird? She's like, oh, well, she just wants to talk to you. I don't have to talk to that lady. That's your mom. You talk to her. What you want to talk to me for? Like, we explained what happened, so I'm not understanding what she get out of this. Like, hold on, wait. If you made it this far in the video, I want to know if you're really locked in and if you're really paying attention. What I want to know, I want you to comment, what has been your best Christmas gift thus far? Whether you got it for yourself, whether somebody else got it for you. What gift have you gotten that you like, you know what? This is a 10 out of 10. Comment right now to let me know that you're really paying attention, that you're really locked in. Okay? Back to the story time. So yes, y'all, this girl mama kept calling me. So I was like on the phone going off on her. And I'm like, how would you feel if my mom was blowing your phone up? Mind you, my mom didn't even know we was having issues. We wasn't even having a real issue. I was irritated because instead of you saying, okay, I'm not going to drink that much so I could drive myself home, I had to get out of my warm bed on a night that I had to go to work the next morning just to come get you because you just can't seem to stop drinking. That was the only thing. So I'm like, your mom has no reason to constantly be blowing my phone up, trying to talk to me. Like, that's that. We off the phone, and I was honestly over Ashley at that point. So boom, I get back to locking in. I'm working. Next thing you know, I start to get text messages, and it was Ashley mama blowing my phone up like, hey, when you get time, we need to talk. This is concerning my daughter. She was very upset when she called me last night. I want to know what's going on. Didn't your daughter already tell you what was going on? Girl, why are you on my phone? Why are you texting me? I was screenshotting the mom's messages, y'all. She texted me like 5 to 6 different messages. I'm sending them to Ashley like, bro, get your mother. Hurry up. I feel like I was being patient. I was being respectful. I was holding back because Lord knows I wanted to say so much stuff. But I'm just like, if I'm supposed to be dating this girl, the last thing I want to do is respect her mom. Because honestly, you don't even have one time. Even if I think that you disrespected my mom, you got to go right after I backhand you first, though. Because I'm not playing none of them games. I don't play by my mom. And I expect the same in return. Cute. So I'm guessing at that point, Ashley's just like, oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Let me go ahead and let her know she needs to stop calling your phone. She needs to stop texting you. This has gone too far. Mind you, Ashley is the whole reason why she's doing this. Like, you're the reason why it's as far as it is. Because in the first place, you shouldn't have been calling your mom like I was out here hurting you or harming you. You literally on the phone crying crocodile tears all because I called you inconsiderate. Which that still stands, which I still feel like you were being very inconsiderate. I'm not understanding all that. Oh, my daughter is very sensitive. This is the stuff that Ashley mom was texting me. She's like, my daughter is very sensitive, and I just feel like you need to handle her with care. She doesn't like all the aggressiveness. Like, girl, I wouldn't even. Y'all better get it. Better get her. So ultimately, y'all, I couldn't even help it. I did give Ashley's mom a piece of my mind because at the end of the day, you're crossing boundaries. You're overdoing your part. And I mean, just keep that between you and your daughter. There's no reason why you should be on my phone popping it like you are and you don't respect the response. So yes, I text her with all due respect and I got extremely disrespectful after that. I'm not going to lie because this ain't that. And you know what? And I'm not sorry. I still didn't get as disrespectful as I should have, but I just kind of let her know, like, your daughter is grown. Her daughter actually was probably like, I think 4 years older than me. You need to let her handle her own issues. You keep trying to insert yourself in our relationship and trying to delegate this, and that, and that. And yeah, no, that's just not going to happen. I said what I had to say and I blocked her mom. And that's when her mom just didn't like that. That's when her mom called herself trying to turn up. She even went as far as asking Ashley, like, where I work at. And she wanted to pull up on me. And I got her messed up. Mind you, you put in all this energy into your daughter's relationship. I can't take you serious. Like, cut it out, wrap it up, go sit down somewhere. Like, seriously, mind you, a grown lady, a grown married lady, which even Ashley dad was saying, like, yeah, I don't know why she even, she don't have no room to talk. She need to be working on her issues that me and her got going on. So how she got time to be in her daughter relationship? And like, yes, clock it. The dad was clocking it. Me and the dad was like right here because I'm just like, bro, if that lady was to ever pull up to my job trying to beat on that, I'm gonna have to show her a magic trick, and y'all ain't nobody gonna like it. It shouldn't get to that point. As a parent, I understand, you know what I'm saying? You love your child, you feel for your child, whatever like that. But even if I had kids, I would not insert myself that deep into their issues, especially when it's not that deep. It was not violent. No one got harmed. It wasn't aggressive at all. I told your daughter she was inconsiderate and she fell out in the middle of the floor and had a tantrum. That was that. Like, come on. So yeah, sparked this whole big thing. I had to tell Ashley, like, look, this not even worth the stress and stuff. Every day, like, you got people from your family harassing me, texting me from fake app numbers, this, and that. Your mom is being overly childish. I feel like her mom became low-key obsessed with me. It was just a whole hot mess, and it just wasn't worth it. She was trying to be like, oh, well, we can still talk, but if my mom find out I'm still talking to you, she's going to be mad at me. I don't want my mom mad at me. Mind you, almost 30-year-old woman is saying stuff like this. Nah, I'm not the one for you. You most definitely not the one for me. So we might as well go ahead and just cut that short, babe. Like, it ain't much to talk about after that. I'm not going to lie to you. So we most definitely went our separate ways, and I don't regret it. I don't regret anything that I said to her mom. If anything, I should have went off on her sooner, because I should have known when she pulled me in that kitchen that day and was like trying to, yes, so honestly, you should talk to her like this and make sure you do this. And even if she's wrong, just let her be wrong. Oh no, ma'am, I should have cooked her then. But I'm just like, you know what? Let me try to smooth it over. Let me be the bigger person. Let me turn the other cheek. I only got 2 cheeks, and I got tired of turning them, honestly. So yeah, y'all, what y'all think? Have y'all ever been in a situation where someone, not even just their mom, their dad, I know people that try to insert their sisters, their cousins, like, bro, why are you talking to me? I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm not getting busy with you. I'm not having a compromise with you. Why do y'all have so much say so? I get if somebody go to them and ask for advice, okay, cool. But keep your advice between you and that person. There should be no reason why you on somebody else's phone blowing them up, begging for a conversation. It's not that deep, bro. It's not. So I really hope y'all not out here doing the same things. And if you have, be honest. Let me know. I want to know about the situations. Y'all, please keep dropping all the topics in there. Maybe we'll start doing different topics. I felt like I took up a good bit of this video talking about one thing. But comment what y'all want to like chat about, stuff like that. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. Day 3 of Vlogmas. I do appreciate y'all being here for as long as y'all have, and all the comments and all the encouragement. Team Twinkles, man, y'all the best team on YouTube. I can't even lie. Y'all really light the fire under me to get up here every day and, you know, just keep pressing on. And I really do appreciate that. So, yes. Yeah, let me know. Let's talk about it. And, yeah, I hope y'all having a good December. These are some of the last weeks of 2025. I'm claiming a good 2026 for all of us. Y'all can let me know some of y'all goals. If y'all don't have any advice or feedback on the situation, cool, too. Just chat. It's whatever at this point. Make sure y'all follow me on all the rest of my socials, because y'all don't want to miss out. I want to do some type of giveaway. Maybe, like, I'm trying to notice, like, if there's somebody that's literally commenting on every last one of the videos, if you are hyping the videos, if you're liking the videos, whatever like that, I want to do, like, a giveaway to just maybe 3 people. I'll pick 3 people that's just, like, constantly showing love, you know, support, stuff like that. And I don't know what y'all want to do. Money, y'all want to do lunch, y'all want to do, like, a box. I could just do like a little care box and get y'all a surprise box, whatever the case. Drop suggestions. I just want to show my love back, really. And yeah, that's it, man. I think, is that it? I think that's it for now. Oh, also one more thing. Let me know do y'all like the fact that I incorporate the story times with the topics, like the little short story times that y'all getting over here. If y'all want me to elaborate, you know, even more, just kind of let me know. But I feel like just setting the stage for y'all, letting y'all know, because I definitely have a lot of stuff that y'all commenting. I too have went through that. Never been the one to insert myself in someone else's relationship, because I hate when people do it to me. But I definitely feel like in the past, some people I have dated, they just gave their people way too much power. And it's just not going to go. It's not going to fly with me. I'm sorry. If it has to get disrespectful, then it just has to get to that point, because what are you doing? But just y'all. All right. I'm going for real this time.